I'm live. I'm trying to figure out how to set this up though so that it like this way. Damn, this light.
It's not very close.
I don't know what the other phone is. I just took that one to put my music. This way I can actually do what I'm doing. I almost just had a nip slip. So. Okay, this lighting is so shitty. I'm sorry. Anyway, I wanted to come on here. Hopefully Dylan comes back in a little bit. I know we live on, guys. Oh, so guys, if you saw my story on Miss Kota, I was talking about this photo that I gotta be like right here. I was talking about this photo that got deleted because somebody, I don't know, I guess some people were like reporting. I posted like a series of 3 different sets of photos of like this little photo shoot that Dylan and I took with this iPhone X right here, which is dope for photography. So we took some photos last night. Like honestly, we weren't even planning on taking photos. We were trying to just like walk because it's really healthy to just move. So we were just walking and then we're like, oh, this looks like a nice little spot. So we just took photos. Anyway, I was posting the photos that we took last night, and the second like series of photos that I had taken of myself got deleted. And like Instagram was like, this photo has been like deleted or whatever. Because I guess it got like reported and stuff. And it wasn't even like that serious of a photo. It was literally me and like the outfit that I'm wearing in the other photos, just like facing forward, like leaning. I got my angles all good and shit, you know what I'm saying? And well, Dylan actually got my angles good. She's the one that took the photo. But I was like, it is not that serious, people. Besides, I've seen some crazy stuff on Instagram before, and I just didn't really think that photo was like worthy of being deleted, I guess. I don't know. So anyways, it was crazy. People really hating for no reason, guys. Anyways, so I'm trying to keep up with your guys' comments, but a big reason why I actually came here on this, a big reason why I'm on the live is because so many people like will ask Dylan and I like, oh, what do you guys eat? How do you work out? Like, how do you get your body the way it is? Some ignorant person made a comment this morning on one of my videos of me wearing like a waist trainer. And the thing about the waist trainer, I like to wear the waist trainers to work out, but I don't like to wear waist trainers that are like squeezing like so unnaturally tight that it's like painful and I can barely stand to wear it. That's not what I wear waist trainers for. I literally wear waist trainers for some compression. Like I wear compressions on my arms and on my legs. I wear it for compression to tighten it. Not crazy tight, but just tighten it.
Not crush.
To tighten, not crush it. Just so that way when I'm working out, it makes my muscles have to work that much harder through the compression. And then on top of the compression, I'll wear layers of sweats to really build up my sweat and body heat and get myself going. So that's what I do when I work out usually. If I'm wearing things like leggings or spandex or something like that, it's usually if you see me taking photos in those, like, oh, you don't wear sweats when you work out. It's usually because I wore the sweats to work out and then took it off to take the photo. So that's usually how that works. Anyway, looking at some of you guys. Hello, everybody. Yeah, some girls might get them too small, but you know, it's not my life. At the end of the day, like, you get it too small and you hear people telling you, oh, that's not good for you, that's not good for you, and you still get it too small for you. You know, that's a life decision that you're going to make, and it is what it is. Anyway, but someone came on my page talking about, oh my gosh, you're supposed to be a role model, and this is just BS, it's the easy way out. Just because you wear a waist trainer doesn't mean your body's just going to be like, boop, oh, I'm curvy and I look like a bottle. That's not how that works at all. Not at all. So, right, don't be discrediting me. It's hard work and it's a lot of discipline when it comes to wanting to achieve certain goals for yourself physically. And I think people don't really understand that. It's not like, oh my gosh, like drastically hard where you feel you're going to die. I mean, maybe some days. But it is a commitment that you have to make to yourself. And you have to really give yourself self-motivation and talk to yourself to really discipline yourself to create good habits, not only for working out, but also for eating. And look, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I was never somebody that like had some crazy good eating habits my whole life, okay? I grew up in a household where my mom could throw down and we had hella snacks. Like any snack you could name, we had, and all the kids always come over to our house because we had all the food. So it wasn't like I grew up like meal prepping and eating salads and carrots every day. Like I ate my veggies and stuff as a kid, and I was super active as a child, and I just always kind of stayed lean as a kid. And then as I got older, I went through a phase where, like, when I got to high school, I started going through puberty. Around my junior year, I actually gained a lot of weight. And so it was like, I'm still thick, sure, but like I started noticing I was getting a little extra thicker in places I wasn't really trying to be extra thick. So it was like I started getting a lot of extra weight around my core area and in my face and even in like my arms and my back, and I really didn't like that. So I went to my freshman year, and that freshman year in college, y'all, was real, you guys. Oh my God, that freshman 15 is no joke. Put that on quick. Then transferred to UNLV, like started slimming down a little bit, and that was good. Probably got to my best physical condition at UNLV. And then after I graduated, it's so normal for athletes who have quit their sport or who have stopped playing their sport or who aren't consistently doing their sport. Like Dylan and I, we still play basketball. We still work. But we weren't competitively playing in college anymore. So I've seen a lot of people that get out of college and just instantly put all that weight back on because they're not staying up with being disciplined and working themselves out and eating right. I didn't want to be that one, and neither did Dill. So we kind of decided to just really motivate ourselves and be really disciplined to making sure that we were working out and eating healthy. Because even throughout college, like I wasn't eating like super healthy, guys. Like I would eat McDonald's, I would eat junk food, and then, you know, I would still make sure I'm eating like chicken and stuff like that, staying healthy, and I would snack on shit and I'd eat candy. Like it wasn't like I was just, oh my gosh, I've been healthy my whole life. I was like eating 2-leaf salads all the time and like starving myself all the other days. No, that's not how it was. There was one point in time I went vegetarian for like 4 months, and I knew that was a wrap. Like I really tried it, y'all. I really tried. It's just not for me. So for me, when it comes to my diet now, like now I would say I'm probably in my best like physical shape. Conditioning wise, definitely not. But my best physical shape is probably where I'm at right now. And honestly, to get to this point, like it is taking a lot of discipline, not from the workout side. I've always worked out really hard. It's taken a lot of discipline from the eating side and really breaking old habits that I have, because I'm such a sweet tooth. Like I freaking love sweets. I love cake, chocolate, candy, like anything this sweet, I probably like it. So I was just like, damn, I definitely need to break some old habits. So I really educated myself on not just, you know, veggies and stuff like that, but what works for my body. You know what I mean? Like there's the basic knowledge that we know, like vegetables are good for you and junk food is bad for you. Of course we know that. But what really works for my body? So for me, it was more so about like balancing out like my calorie intake, my fatty intake, my carbs, stuff like that, balancing all of those out. And with my movement and with my activity and making sure that there's a balance and that it's not like I'm working out so hard but then I'm not eating, because that's really unhealthy. And then I'm eating a bunch but I'm not moving at all, and that's unhealthy. So it's like making sure that there was a balance between my movement and my activity and also my eating and what I was eating and what I was consuming. So as you know, if you look it up, there's food charts and food pyramids and all kinds of stuff that tells you like the good fats and the bad fats and the this and that and the other. So I really decided that for me, like if I want to I still got ice cream sandwiches in my freezer, you guys, okay? I still have those and I will indulge every now and then, but it's not something that I'm like consuming constantly, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to eat 5 ice cream bars today. No. So one thing that I know for sure is, here's how my kind of like day works out. In the morning, I get up. Dylan and I try to get up and work out before 10 a.m. So usually we work out anywhere from 9 to 9:30 is when we're about in the gym. So we go to work out, but before I work out, I try to eat something to fuel myself, give myself some energy. Usually I eat fruit. So I'll eat some fruit. I'll bring water. Dylan and I have tons of water, and we have tons of water. Water is crucial. I drink so much water. If you really the first step, if you really wanted to like do a first step to dieting. If you just cut out all the sugary stuff that you drink, you'll see a significant difference, not only in like maybe how you look, but how you feel. Like, that's really where I felt it. I was like, dang. So drink tons of water, and then work out. And then when I get home, I try to, like, you know, shower up and then cook a meal that is nice. So today, enough of all my talking. I'm gonna still have a lot to say, but today I'm going to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys one of the. I'll actually show you guys my fridge if y'all really want to see. But I'm going to show you guys a meal that I'm going to cook this morning. I'm going to cook breakfast wraps. And I'm not like some professional cook or chef or anything. This is literally just things that I eat that work for me, that, you know, keep me looking how I look. So, first and foremost, I'll show you guys, like, what my fridge kind of looks like, I guess you could say. Move some things so you can really see in here. Some things are from my mother, who brought them like forever ago. We just never got rid of them. This was rice that I made last night. Pomegranates. Oh my god, pomegranates are like one of my favorite things ever. These are like little like potato bowls, and they're freaking amazing. They're not high in calories. They're really good. Potatoes are good for your carbs, so go ahead. These are like different dressings that I use for stir fry I made last night. IIGonZ is really good dressing for salad. See that lime water? That was all with my mom, 1000%. And then down here, Dylan's got her pickles. We have cottage cheese, cookie dough. Again, don't know how that's in there because we don't even touch that. I think Dylan did for a while. All those Gatorades from my mother. I don't drink any of that. Spring mix salad, olives, beets, turkey meat, ground turkey meat, salmon, actual just turkey that got fallen into the cracks. These are some of the foods that I use for like meal preps from Whole Foods. So like this has like eggs in it, kidney beans, black beans. This one has a salad, kale mixed salad with pomegranate. And down here has like quinoa and mushrooms and stuff like that. So, yeah, and then there's just like vegetables, so carrots, cucumbers. This is our fruit side, so it's like tomatoes, apples, lemons, avocado, stuff like that. Okay, uppity up. Whew, that's how I am. Whatever. So that's that. It's in the fridge. And today we are going to, actually, someone just said, where's the turkey bacon? And you are on it, my friend, because today I'm going to be making egg. Ooh, I forgot my cheese. Hold on. That's important, y'all. Gotta get the cheese. Okay. So, today, I'm going to be making these like egg and cheese, vegetable, turkey bacon, breakfast wraps. The thing is, a lot of times I'll really just kind of mix things together. It's not like I just like plan out like certain things, like, or I look up certain things other way, just like, this sounds like it'll go good together, and I just make it. So I'm going to show you guys what this is about to look like. Turkey bacon wraps. I don't actually, like, I usually get, like, if I want a hard-boiled egg, I'll usually just, like, already get it from the store. Usually I don't buy eggs because I'm traveling so much and I don't want them to expire. So I usually don't buy eggs. If I do, I'll only buy like a 2 or like a 4-pack of eggs or something. But I usually get this because it is lower calories and it lasts way longer. And it tastes like damn near the same, guys. Like it tastes like this isn't probably a good thing to say, but it kind of tastes like the eggs from like McDonald's. And then I love almond milk. I get the unsweetened vanilla just because, again, it's really low in calories, and I don't really like milk anyway. Milk kind of makes me sick, so this is like my go-to. I love this stuff. Colby Jack cheese, which I wish this was lower in fat, but we were slipping. We forgot to get the low-fat one, but it's cool. And then baby spinach. We're going to do an avocado spread, and we're going to put tomatoes and mushrooms into the egg mix along with our spinach and cheese. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, right now, as we speak. All right, I'm gonna get on this phone so I can see what you guys are saying. Someone said it's hard giving up meat. I salute anyone who does it or goes vegan. Yeah, vegan is a whole nother level, you guys. So if you guys really can do that, then good for you. I personally, I had a hard time really giving up meat. I even went pescatarian. That was hard. So if I got chicken and turkey, I'm pretty much good. I don't need like red meat, steaks, burgers, and stuff. I don't really need all that. Anyway, okay. Oh gosh. Okay, some of you guys are off the chain right now. Portion control. Someone talked about portion control. Yeah, portion control is huge. Okay. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to like look through your comments in case you've said anything that I missed and I want to comment on. An avocado! Thanks. Alright. Whoever keeps putting the dots in here, can you stop? It's really annoying. Yeah, so these are spinach wraps. So these are spinach and herb wraps. I get these just because it makes me feel like I'm being healthier and they're a little bit better for you than just like a regular wrap. So, yeah, so these are spinach wraps. And then... Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't like milk. I think I'm like low key lactose intolerant or something. It always makes me like sick, kind of. That's why I don't like milk. But I grew up eating and drinking like a lot of dairy products and milk and stuff. Anyway, you guys are so nice. You're always like complimenting me and stuff, and that's so sweet of you. So we about to get this popping, okay? So when I make my food, I usually use olive oil to put it in the when I'm like, so let's say for instance, like when I'm about to like cook up the vegetables, I'll use a little bit of olive oil just to like, you know, lather up the pan, and then it just is nice little mix with the food because olive oil is really healthy for you. So I damn near use olive oil in almost everything that I cook. Like last night I made stir fry, olive oil. When I make chicken, I like basically let that shit sit in like a pool of olive oil. Okay, not really. That was an exaggeration, but I use olive oil. So to get started, I'm gonna start with the vegetables and with the eggs. And then we're going to make like our little avocado spread and whatever. I am going to also make these bad boys right here because I want them to be warm and yummy when I eat them. I would also like to say that I am obsessed with paper plates. It's not good because it's like wasting paper, I know. But I'm really lazy when it comes to dishes. I don't even want to show you guys my sink right now. It's not like terribly bad, but there's a lot of shit in there. Sorry, a lot of dishes in there, and I'm just like, ugh, I hate having to do the dishes. But I hate when things are dirty, so I like do the dishes because of that. But it's terrible. So we got our mushrooms, which I'm gonna rinse a little bit. Okay, so rinse the mushrooms a little bit. I'm gonna rinse off our lettuce a little bit. Rinse in the lettuce a little bit. I also love lemon juice. It's another thing I use in a lot of stuff. Just add some flavor. Gonna rinse my tomato. So I'm rinsing my tomato, and now I'm literally just gonna be careful with the knife, and I'm going to literally just cut my tomato and dice it up. You know, just so I have some tomatoes. I freaking love tomatoes, you guys. Like, I put tomatoes in damn near everything. Like, if I can. I love tomatoes. It's just so good. Alright, let's see what y'all got to say. Oh yeah, y'all people all that cereal. This damn apartment didn't want to give us space to put anything, so like we can't put the cereal anywhere but the counter, so yeah, why is Aston Martin on repeat? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. That needs to get switched up. So yeah. Our cereal is because Dylan loves cereal. Dylan's like obsessed with cereal. The cereal that I like is Raisin Bran and Special K. Those are like my favorite cereals. So like when I'm trying to like stay healthy. When I'm not trying to stay healthy, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is all the way where it's at. Alright, this person that puts all the dots is getting blocked because that's freaking annoying. Okay. I don't know where Dylan is, so I'm really sorry. I'm trying to read your guys' comments right now. Yeah, you know, if you don't like, if you guys don't like cereal, then that's what it is. But yeah, we literally got Fruit Loops, Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Raisin Bran, Red Berry, Special K, Frosted Flakes, 2 boxes of Life, don't know why, and O's. O's are hella good too. So anyway, I'm gonna just chop up the tomato. Chopping up my tomatoes. So for those of you that are just joining me, I'm doing like a WOTA, I guess I'm doing like a WOTA cooking live. Because I'm showing you guys a little bit of like some of the things I make and just giving you some tips on what I do to try and stay fit and try and stay healthy. Recently, Dylan and I have really been listening to a lot of motivational like tapes and stuff. And it really just talks about like self-mastering yourself and motivating yourself and just realizing that like words carry so much energy and we become so conditioned to almost talking bad to ourselves and convincing ourselves that good things aren't supposed to happen to us and bad things are going to happen to us and we don't deserve things or we're never going to achieve things. And it's like when you talk to yourself in that way, like that's how you're going to manifest that kind of energy into your reality. So it's really important that you make sure you are constantly talking positively to yourself, encouraging yourself, and really believing in whatever dream it is that you have. Because whatever dream that you have, that's not just some coincidence. Like, you have that dream for a reason, so why not fulfill it in this life? You know? So, this is my little motivating talk for y'all. Okie dokie. So I got all my tomatoes, and those are a lot of fucking freaking tomatoes. Oh, by the way, I am so excited to tell you guys. We're gonna get this popping. Okay. So I am excited to tell you guys that Dylan and I are working on stuff. Just know, like, the music, we're people that, like, we're not going to just do something to, like, half-ass it. Using my olive oil, just put my olive oil in my little skillet here. Just put a little bit in there. I got the heat on low right now. I'll show you guys what it's looking like in this. It's literally just like that. And then I just kind of, like, move it around and get it all good and all that. So yeah, when it comes to us, we're the type of people that we're never going to try to rush anything. We want to make sure whatever we do, we put out quality stuff, like, and we feel really good about it and we're confident in it. And, you know, we're not the type of people that are like, I'm just gonna try to do anything to get put on and I'm gonna do it the fastest way possible. Like, no, we want to make sure that this is what we love to do. We love the creative process. So just be patient with us. We are definitely gonna be getting stuff out, hopefully before the summertime. That's our goal. Our goal is to get you guys this content before the summertime because ideally that would be great for us. So I'm really, really excited for what's coming up. And our clothing line is on and popping, y'all. We're getting ready for everything and pre-orders very soon. I'm so excited for you guys to see it all. And just know, guys, this first round is mostly girl stuff, but there's like a couple items the men can get. It's mostly for the women. But don't worry, guys. We got y'all, so don't worry. So I will show you what's up in this. So right now, I got my little tomato, mushroom, spinach mix. And I'm just going to cook all of these up. And it's just on low heat because I don't want it to go like crazy or anything. So, Adrolo, whoever you are, you got to go because it's been annoying. Alright, sorry, I had to block some people. Okay. So, this is the mix right now. Mixing it up. Yeah, actually, so I will say this right now. We do not have like, now because I want to stay up. We don't have hats yet, but that is something we're definitely working on. But the jacket side of things, stay up, y'all. Alright, so in this miniature little skillet here, I am putting it on low, and I'm going to add some of the egg. So mix it a little bit, shake your egg, and bada bing. Oh, shoot, this is a new one. Take off your little plasticky thingy, and now pour the egg. I'm pouring a little bit of egg in there, and when those eggs start cooking, I will start putting the cheese on the egg. So got this going. If there was one thing I wish I had right now, it's for sure some squash, some butternut squash. That would be great. Okay. Someone said use coconut oil. I don't mind coconut oil. Coconut oil is good. I've used it sometimes, but I literally just love olive oil, so I prefer to use olive oil in my cooking. But if you like coconut oil, then all more power to you. Do your thing. So do what you want to do. But yeah, I don't put like, people are like, oh my god, your olive oil is so unhealthy. I don't put like a shit ton of olive oil in this hoe. But barely, I believe I saw. I put olive oil literally just to literally make it so it's not like sticking to shit. It's not like I'm like dumping the olive oil in there. Oof. So it's okay, y'all. Calm down with the olive oil, it's okay. So these are actually almost done. Where's Joe? I don't know. I don't know where Joe is. Right? Someone said people act like they're, yeah, I have to use a fork because, like I said, I have so many dishes in here that I haven't washed, so I have to use my fork to mix this. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. Okay, so I'm going to turn this low off because the pan is going to stay hot, and this is pretty much ready to go. Yes, people. Kota with the fork and phone. I know, y'all. Don't judge me right now. This is what I'm working with. I'm trying to see your guys' comments, and I can't go over there and look at it, so I got to use this phone to get it popping. Add some more tomatoes in that thing. Dylan's gonna be mad. Dylan doesn't really like tomatoes like that, so she's gonna be kind of mad, but she's gonna eat it still because I'm gonna make her. Wash before you cook. You clearly have not been in my life long enough. Okay. Get it right and get it tight. Yes, girl. Okay. I know cooking eggs with a fork is really not the way to go. It's so hard to do. I think I might have a spatula in here. Y'all, I am in luck. The dishwasher, which has clean dishes, had my spatula. Probably should have checked that one first, to be real. Okay. Now my eggs, yay! What's your guys'? Oh yeah, you guys like Janine? Someone said Janine in the mixtape. Yes, I love Janine. Someone said, what's my favorite thing to eat? I love sweets. That's probably my favorite things to eat. But as far as like actual meals go, my favorite meal is probably breakfast. I love breakfast. I love pancakes. I love hash browns. Like, I love all that. Like, I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of my cheese to my little egglets that I got going on. Breakfast for dinner all day. I love breakfast for dinner. Yo, I hate this thing. This cheese, like, never wants to work for me. What's your favorite hairstyle and hair color? Ooh, that's hard for me. Y'all know I love to switch it up. I love blondes. That's probably my favorite. My favorites are probably the blonde colors that I do. Like the different tones of blondes. I like ash blonde, probably the best. But I love curly hair. That's my favorite texture. So just a little bit of cheese and my eggs. A little bit of cherries. And now I'm about to turn this down. Now I'm about to mix my vegetables with my eggs. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what's going on so y'all can see what's happening. So I mixed my spinach, my mushrooms, and my tomatoes with my cheese and my eggs. And I'm just sort of mixing them up. Because I got my spatula, so I'm so happy. Because that was a struggle, y'all. So, yeah, I love blonde. But I love curly hair. So it's really hard because I would do blonde curly hair more, but as far as like vendors go, people don't just have like, because I do not dye my own hair. So it's hard to find people that have blonde curly hair with the textures that I like. So I usually will have to bleach hair myself, and it's really difficult to bleach hair, and it's definitely hard to lift curls, especially because you can ruin the texture. So that's tough. Tough. Alright, so my little veggie egg mix is done. So I'm going to turn off my heat. But now what I'm going to do is do a quick little scoop out of this veggie residue. Just cleaning it out a little bit, getting the residue off of it. And I'm going to add my spinach wrap. Gonna add my spinach wrap to the super pan just to heat them up a little bit. Nothing crazy. So this is spinach wrap, spinach and herbs. Yummy. So I'm gonna just heat these up a little bit. I'm making Dill one too, so I'm gonna get one out for her. Up just a little bit, and I'm gonna get my turkey bacon. So excited. I love turkey bacon. Alright, sorry, I will read y'all. I will read you guys comments and things. So say come do my hair. Yes, I actually, a lot of my friends ask me to do their hair, but I usually don't do other people's hair. I've done one of my teammates' hair one time, But I'm just very accustomed to, like, doing my own hair and making my own units. I'm listening to Janine's mixtape. She's dope. So what are some of your guys' like, I get a lot of questions about like fitness and stuff like that. What are some of your guys' questions? Maybe even lifestyle questions, motivational. If you guys have any questions, we can totally chop it up. If you want some story time, we can totally do that while I'm finishing off my little breakfast wraps. Just let me know if y'all got something on your mind, or if you guys have some stories. This is a free space, people. Okay? It's like we're FaceTiming, but not really. Heating up my little spinach wraps. My favorite thing to do in life, sleep. No, I'm just kidding. If I couldn't sleep, like honestly, if I didn't need sleep, I probably would never sleep. Because I love sleep because I need it, so it feels good to get it. But I love to be active and like constantly doing things, or like watching TV. I watch Naruto. I'm on Naruto Shippuden right now because yes, I know I'm late, I know. But I'm on Naruto Shippuden. I'm on like episode like 200 or something. And so I love to do that. There's just a lot of things I like to do in life. I can't say I really have one favorite thing. I definitely love to spend time with people that I love and care about. But on the flip side, I also like my solidarity and my my time alone. I definitely value that a lot. So there's a lot of things I love to do in life. I love to make music. I love to be creative. I love the arts. I love going and watching plays. I love watching movies. I love going to amusement parks. There's a lot of things I like to do. Have you ever tried Tears of Joy? Tried Tears of Joy or cried Tears of Joy? I don't think I've ever tried Tears of Joy, but I've definitely cried Tears of Joy. Alright, so this spinach wrap is good to go. I'll put the other one on there for a little bit. Is your mother the lady from Love and Hip Hop? Shawnee's, huh? No. My mother is definitely not on Love and Hip Hop. She is a white lady. Her name is Angie. She was a baller. She's the best ever. Do you like Rock Lee? Rock Lee's probably one of my favorite characters. I love Rock Lee. Where's your happy place? Ooh, my happy place. I would say my happy place is with the people that I love. So, where home is always, to me, where the people I love are. So, definitely with my sister, my family, and my boyfriend. Are you scared of being famous? You see that steam, y'all? I don't know if y'all can see it. This is steaming. No, I'm not scared of being famous. I think fame is an interesting. It has like an interesting connotation to me. For some reason, I don't like the term famous. But what I will say is, I think when it comes to people being well known, a lot of times people don't really understand what they're getting themselves into. They only see all the glitz and glam of what being well known is or what being famous is. And obviously that's cool, but there's a lot of other sides to it as well that aren't all glitz and glam and are very difficult. And the one thing is, you're really putting yourself out there to be judged and critiqued by a lot of people. And that's hard. As a human race, that's hard for us. Some people act like they don't care and I don't give a shit and whatever, but at the end of the day, it is going to affect you in some kind of way. It's going to affect how you act. It's going to affect how you treat people. It's going to affect how you treat yourself. It's going to affect how you present yourself. And I think if there's one thing I definitely don't want to do, Dylan and I have an opportunity coming up to where we are really going to be exposing ourselves in a lot of ways to a lot of people. And I think one thing I never want to do is I never want to falsify my image, falsify who I am. And that's hard for people. It's hard when you feel like you're supposed to be something. You're supposed to look a certain way. You're supposed to act a certain way. So you put this act on. You almost become a character because you're so scared of what people will think if you show just who you really are. You're so scared of being judged. You're so scared of being not liked that you just don't put out who you really are. It's very It's not a genuine thing at all. But it's not like a lot of people that do that. It's not like they're trying to be fake. It's just that they're so scared of showing people who they really are because they don't want to be disliked. They don't want to be harshly critiqued. And if there's one thing I know is I don't want that. I don't want to be scared to show people who I really am. That's not right. So everything that I do, everything that Dylan does, we want to do being our full selves and being our true selves. And I'm not saying we're not going to make mistakes and slip up and say things that a lot of people might disagree with. I'm not saying that couldn't happen. It could easily happen. But I just want to make sure if I do it, I'm being myself and I'm being true to myself and my morals, my beliefs, and my values and ethics. So, feels like I should be taking notes. Shoot, I'm sorry if it feels like a class. I'm not trying to be a snooze fest over here. You guys seem so peaceful and pure. Can't wait to shoot together. God bless. Oh, thank you. I'm excited. We'll be out in LA getting things going, and I can't wait. You guys are funny. How tall are you? I'm 5'10". A lot of people were like, oh my God, like, I thought you were 6 feet. And I'm like, I wish I was 6 feet. I would be, whew. I love being tall. But y'all know how rosters are. You ain't really as tall as your roster. But yeah, I love being tall. I love being tall. Who would win one-on-one with you and your sister? Actually, for a long time, I used to always beat her, but she started coming up a little bit. She started beating me a couple times. I was like, damn. Is there ever a time where you and Dill get tired of being defined together? To be honest with you, there absolutely was a time when that happened. When we were younger and like in high school, I hated it. I hated the comparisons. I hated always feeling like everything we did, it was like this tandem thing. But now I love it. I love it. I love that our brand is together. I love that we are, Dylan always says, we're two parts of a whole. Because I'm my own person. I do my own thing. I have my own personality. Dylan is her own person. She's grown as a doll. She has her own personality. We might go about things a little differently. But at the same day, we still have the same core. We still have the same morals and beliefs. And so I love it. All right, y'all. So I'm putting now my... I'm putting my mix of eggs and cheese and veggies in with my turkey bacon because I want them to warm up a little bit. So I just finished up with my turkey bacon. Definitely not hitting that note right now. I love Tamar. Alright. So I'm going to show y'all what my little concoction looks like right now. So I'm literally only putting, I finished my turkey bacon, and I just finished that, so I decided to throw my eggs and veggies in with it because I honestly want to warm them up a little since they were kind of sitting there for a little minute. I bet y'all get intense when y'all play basketball. Oh, you have no idea. We get so intense that, like, I can't even control my facial expressions. I'll be like, ooh, like, see all those? Those start showing up because I'm, like, so intense into my, like, what I got going on. Alright, sorry, kind of back. I feel you, Kota. Y'all are so loved. So much love in here. How do I take criticism? If I'm being very, very blunt, for a long time, I did not take criticism well. When I first started, like, kind of coming up on, like, Instagram and stuff, and I used to have a Tumblr. I used to be on Tumblr heavy. And when I'm cutting my avocado now for my avocado spread. When I first was on Tumblr and then started getting into Instagram, I really just wanted everybody to like me. So that's why I'm saying I know what that's like to be on that side of things when people are like, oh, you're so fake, you're not being who you really are. It's not like I was never trying to be who I really was, but I wanted people to like me. I didn't understand how people could say such negative things about me or talk so negatively about me, and when I didn't do anything to them, and I've only ever tried to be a nice, good person. You know what I mean? That really bothered me. And it bothered me when people would make things up about me. I would literally wake up to people trying to lie on me. I'm literally just taking this avocado, tangent, pause. I'm taking this avocado, I cut it, and now I'm just literally spreading it onto, wow, I just dropped the avocado. Okay, so that part's not going on, but I am about to just spread the avocado onto my spinach wrap. So, yeah, I really took it hard when people would say things about me or make up lies about me and my sister. I would literally have, like, y'all, it would be some crazy stuff. Like, dudes would be on there talking about, oh, like, they came and stayed at my house and I slept with both of them. And I'm like, what? Like, oh my God. Especially when people would call me a hoe. That one bothered me bad, because for me, especially at that time that things were being said about me, I was a virgin. And I was like so confused. Like, I've never even slept with anybody. Like, how are you calling me all these things? And I was like, wow. Even now, like, I have like my group of friends, you know, when we are hilarious because we're all so different, but so we just all click so well together. And all of them just think that I'm like so funny because I'm low-key like a prude. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Sex in the City, but if you have, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say I was like the Charlotte of the group, okay? Like, no. I was like, no. Like, I'm not sleeping with anybody. I'm not catching feelings for none of these dudes. Like, no. Especially high-profile people. No. So that really, really bothered me that people would do that. And, like, I would really get upset about it. There would be times where I would cry about it. I would get upset. And Dylan, she just kind of always had the attitude of, like, I don't give a shit. So, like, even though it would kind of bother her a little, and she would try to clap back at people all the time. She was, like, the clap back queen back at those times. But it just, as we got older and we started realizing it's not me, it's them. If you really don't like me for no legitimate reason, that's your own issues that you're dealing with. That has nothing to do with me. I saw something on the Shade Room talking about, like, how people don't like Beyonce for no reason. It's like you really just a hater or something. Like, you have no reason to not like her. And I agree with that. But, like, here's what I'm trying to say. There's a difference. Because, like, look, Beehivers in here. Please don't kill me. I can't say I'm a Beyonce fan. But I don't dislike Beyonce. I think she is incredibly talented. I respect her. But I want to like her more than I do. I don't dislike her, though. But the thing for me is I just can't connect with her. I don't feel a connection with Beyonce. And maybe it's because I don't pay enough attention. Maybe I need to pay more attention to her, see what she's really got going on, what she's doing. But I haven't connected with her. But other than that, she's gorgeous. She slays fucking everything. And she can sing her ass off. Like, all hail the Queen Bee. But that's just how I feel. So if people feel that way about me, it's just like, you know, it's just something that, like, I just don't click with. Is what it is. But if you blatantly are just, like, constantly talking down on somebody, or like, oh, I don't like that, oh, they're nah, you got issues with yourself. That has nothing to do with me, you know? So that's something that I really had to come to terms with and realize, like, it's really none of my business what you have to say about me. It's really none of my business if you don't like me. I don't know you. Yeah, you don't know me. So it's really none of my business. I gotta keep it moving. Huh? Dylan's over there yelling something like, I said that. She did say that. But yeah, so, you know, that was really something that I had to come to terms with, though, and same with Dill. And as you get older, you start getting thicker skin, and you start realizing, like, it's really not that serious. You know what I mean? The things you used to comment to, you just start blocking and deleting people. You know what I mean? It just kind of is what it is. What it is. Sorry, y'all. My hands have the avocados on them. Do you have any fears of the future? That's a good one. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. Do I have any fears of the future? Yeah, I would say I try not to think too much about the things that I fear. I think one of the things that everybody fears is failure and not being good enough for something. And I think that's something that's the problem. If you think you're not good enough for something, you're scared of being not good enough for something, that's right where that's the issue right there. That's the root of your problem. You can't tell yourself that I'm scared of failure. I'm scared of this. I'm scared. I want things to work out. I don't want things not to work out. But it's like if you allow yourself to constantly think that, like, oh, I'm scared that I'm not. Oh, I'm scared that no, I'm about to do this shit. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, that's how you got to see it. One of my fears, though, is the harm, injury, or the health not being good of the people that I care about. That's definitely one of my fears. I don't want that at all. All right, y'all. So I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Just a little tiny bit because I like a little flavor to my little mix of turkey bacon and eggs. Just a tiny bit. Not a ton. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper. A little salt and pepper for the mix. Okay, so I got my avocado spread on there. So good. And now we're just going to add the mix of veggies, eggs, and turkey bacon to the wraps.